second episode of Speak Freely, DKT Productions, Christian.
Haven Watson.
First off, we'd like to talk about how our break has been like 4 weeks. We've been gone a while. With sports, the season's coming up. We've been on the grind a little bit, so it's been getting in the way of our schedule. We haven't been able to meet up in a while. We just been working out a lot, so apologize for that. Expect weekly, Saturday, Sunday, one of those days, a podcast to drop. Expect that. We're back on the schedule. We're back. So we're going to hit it off with the highs and lows. You go ahead and start it.
Want me to go first?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Low of the week. Honestly, bro, I can't even think of nothing.
You don't got a low?
Nah, bro. I've actually had like a pretty normal, good week, but 2 highs. 1 high. I just got another.
How about kind of like mix in like the time we've been gone too?
Oh, low since then. Damn, I can't even think of nothing.
Bro, it's been pretty good.
You know, he's been working out and shit most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but for highs, like I was about to say, I had got a new partnership deal with this fitness brand on my Instagram. So that was cool. They emailed me a couple of days ago.
Link in the description.
And shit, another high. I mean, I guess finally being able to record this podcast.
We're back, yeah.
It's been a month.
Jesus Christ. Lows for me. To be honest, there hasn't really been much lows. We've been working and been pretty good. Like nothing bad has been happening to us. So I think I'm just gonna go with highs, and 2 highs for me. No, here's a low. It's been a week since I skated. Today was the first day I skated in like a week, so that was a low. But I guess I'll go with 2 highs. I started to skate like 3 weeks ago. I started skating, and then I guess I have to go the same high as him. Being able to record this episode again. I mean, it's been a long time to be in front of y'all. We're gonna continue to grow. And remember, we hit 100 subs. We got a special vid, bro. Special vid into some projects that we've been working on for a long time now.
Alright, so you want to get into the first topic?
Damn, bro, this whole gonna be controversial. I mean, not really. Okay, so y'all all know what's been going on recently. George Floyd, been pushing heavily for Black Lives Matter, equality and stuff. So we really, at first we weren't gonna talk about this because we just thought it was just something that it should be talked about. It was just something that we wanted to be a little different, talk about something else. But everyone's been suggesting we talk about this. So you want to take the first one?
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Like talk to them and talk to me. Like honestly, what is your opinion, true? Because I know we haven't really been vocal on social media about it.
It's weird because shit like this, it's been happening since forever.
Yeah.
Like everyone knows, now we got cameras, we got phones, so, we can see them more. But something this big hasn't happened.
It's been a few years. Yeah.
I mean, like, people are going crazy right now, dog. And, it sucks because, like the rioters and stuff, like I understand it to like an extent, but some people are taking it too far. And it's not even all just like the protesters. Yeah. And I've seen like a lot of the time though with these like peaceful protests, the cops are like anyways throwing their tear gas and shooting them with those rubber bullets.
Bro, them shits fuck you up. Them rubber bullets fuck you. I want to see. If we might edit a picture of someone with a rubber bullet in here. That shit maybe around like now, cause that shit fucks you up.
What do you think about this?
My personal opinion, we both haven't been very vocal on social media and stuff about this. We've been kind of just chilling. And I know a lot of people might say, yeah, we're the problem. We haven't been speaking up and stuff, but we doing it now, okay? So my personal opinion on this, bro, really is like, why the hate? Like, why is there so much hate, bro?
I never understood.
I never understood the judgment of people on the color of their skin. I never understood that. I still can't maybe it's just the newer generations can't comprehend it because I can't. I personally cannot comprehend not liking someone based off of skin color. It baffles me. And I know we're supposed to, this is all about to be together, but really, bro, it seems like we're fighting white people. Like every ethnicity versus white people. I'm half white. I'm mixed. So it's like we fighting everybody. We're supposed to be we're in understanding. Like and I know sometimes you have to fight to come to an understanding. It's just like, bro, the hate spreading. We gotta die with our own hate. We can't let the hate spread to like younger generations and stuff.
I don't think it's ever gonna stop, man. And like I said, how we were talking about, like, I don't think the hate's ever gonna stop, but I think it's gonna be hidden more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, say,
I mean, it already is hidden more, because people still hate just as much as they did 30 years ago. They just it's not as widely accepted.
And 30 years later, people are still gonna hate just as much, but they're not gonna be as vocal about it. They're not gonna act on their hatred.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's a step.
I want to see progression towards where you can just where minorities can walk out their house and not have to worry about someone shooting them just because of the color of their skin. Just to feel safe in their own country, because the people who are hired to protect them are the ones hurting them. And it's like, I don't understand. Like, what? To be honest, as far as the cop problem, I know people are saying not all cops are bad, but I saw something and I agree. You can't afford to have one bad cop. Not all surgeons are bad. You can't afford to have a bad surgeon. Like, there's certain jobs you can't afford to have something bad of. You gotta be good. Cause I know as a surgeon, if you fuck something up like that, you're gone. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't afford to have. There's certain jobs you can't afford to be bad at. You gotta make. It's too easy to. It's actually too easy to even become a cop. Anybody can become a cop, and it's just.
No matter where you came from.
Yeah, and I know there's cops, because I've seen videos. I know there's cops that are actually good, genuinely care about their communities, but there's a lot that just abuse their power and just think they're above everyone else. It don't even get me started on our president, dog.
Bro, what you always gotta say about Trump, man? What's up? Speak him on about.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I never liked him, but at least before this, I started to realize that like he was getting hate for no reason. But he fucked himself over now. Oh. Ew, we had to do.
I feel you, bro.
But if you like I used to, because I know you used to like think he got hate for no reason.
Yeah, because like there's a lot of stuff that people wouldn't acknowledge. Yeah. I actually was doing.
He was doing some, but now, bro, he fucked like he said.
Sounds so ignorant.
Yeah, I can't defend. Like the thing is, before all this happened, he really was about to win. He was about to get reelected. If he gets reelected now, I got no faith in him.
I think he is.
But it's like I was actually starting to defend little things, because I mean he was getting hated on everything, like anything he did. But now, after all this happening, the things he said, no, bro. Did you see the video of him mocking George Floyd? Did any of y'all see that?
I haven't seen that.
He was like, I can't breathe. I was like, bro, no, like you can't.
Oh yeah, you can't. Giving that speech.
You can't be doing that. Like I don't understand. I don't understand that, bro. Like, how? Like,
and speaking on that, I don't understand how these people like are mocking like these deaths. I guess could like be edgy or whatever. But like,
the George, you see the George Floyd challenge? You see that? That's fucked up.
And I don't even know why you would want to do that, because you see people like when they post stuff like this, they're sending to people's schools and stuff. Mm-hmm. People are getting fired from their jobs.
Fam, people's address getting leaked for that stuff. They just, and Anonymous. I want to hear y'all's thing on Anonymous. Do you think he's gonna have an impact again?
Yeah, but I don't think like the one on Twitter. I don't think that's the real Anonymous.
Yeah, that's what people have been saying, because it's like 3 different Anonymous accounts.
Cause I don't think Anonymous would really be on Twitter anyways, though.
Yeah. Just all the riot. I think we live in San Antonio. There was just a riot, like just a few people got arrested like a week ago because they were breaking stuff downtown, rioting and stuff, and it's like. Now we have, I think, what is our curfew? 9? We have a 9 o'clock curfew now, right?
It's at 9?
Yes. Because of rioting. We have a 9 o'clock curfew.
Man, we should go riot.
Riot. What do y'all think? Y'all think DKT should join a protest?
Bro, I think if we went to one, I don't know what to expect. Cause a lot of my cousin, he went to one in Austin, bro.
Which one? Donald?
Nah, Maul.
Maul? Oh, Maul went to.
He went to a peaceful protest and the same shit
Hey,
happened.
Maul, you have to hop on this one day, bro. High key, and Donald have to hop on this high key, bro. They be, you know, they both got some pretty, especially Maul being in college, he got some. some stuff. We actually want a lot more like guests to come on to hear y'all's opinions on certain topics, and we want y'all to drop more topics in the comments. Cause to be honest, it's a struggle to find what to talk about.
We need to find someone that's like genuinely like racist or something to bring on the show, fam.
And just
like
have a full on argument.
Not an argument, just talk. To him, like understand
the thinking.
Yes,
yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Cause
I see that.
I've never like actually just talked to someone that's genuine. I'm like, why don't you like us? You know what I mean?
I feel that. And this is a community. We trying to build a community of intellectual or people who want to learn or gain more knowledge to just talk. It's an open conversation. We don't argue. We might have a debate video along the line. That's for fun. But this is not an argument. This is not who's right, who's wrong. This is a conversation. This is a place where you can speak your mind, hopefully without hate, where people can just, we want to understand. This is supposed to be an understanding thing.
We told y'all, we want y'all to be open-minded, and we want to be open. We can't be hypocrites about that. So, we're going to be open to listen to people.
Like, if you think our reasoning's wrong, tell if you don't agree, explain to us, and maybe we'll open up, like, because we have an open mind. We see everything as an opportunity to learn more. We want to know more about y'all. Y'all want to know more about us. And comment what we do good, what we do bad, see what we can improve on. This is still a work in progress. This is just the beginning of something that's going to be good in the future. Just a platform to build upon. Because we gonna do some things. We back. We got more video bangers. Wait until everything opens up. I know we have a podcast, but wait until everything opens up and the real bangers are going to start. But to be honest, bro, shit is just been going crazy, fam. Like 2020 in general.
I kind of messed with it though, fam. Cause like I was telling you last night, like this isn't routine. This year feels different, fam. Like sudden change, dog. Cause honestly, these last couple years for me, I don't know about you, but it just felt like the same.
No, to be honest, 2019, like the school year. Do y'all ever feel like y'all like are in like a repetition? Like you wake up, go to school, get through school, do whatever your extracurricular activity. If you don't have any, go home, eat, go to sleep, and to do the same thing. Cause I honestly feel like we get trapped in like I know we're going off like this. I think this episode we're more of this is just talking. We're more just talking this episode just about everything. We don't have specifics, but I feel like I feel like human beings without thinking need a routine to follow. I think that's a program, like a biological program we're built into us. It's following a routine. And then we freak out when our routine gets thrown off. Mm-hmm. That's why everyone's freaking out about 2020.
We don't like change. Humans don't like change.
Bro, humans don't like change at all. Why do you think this whole George Floyd thing is hard? Because humans hate change. Humans fear what they don't know. That's just a fact. Majority of the human population does not like what they don't know because it scares them. It just scares you. Like, it's scary to not know. Like you say, you go into a dark cave you've never been in before. You're gonna be scared of it because you don't know what's in it. Humans just don't know.
Don't know what to expect.
Yeah, we like to know everything. We like to be in control. Human beings like to be in control. So we usually get scared when we're not in control, when we don't know.
Not in control. Everything just goes to shit, man. It goes
right.
Up in flames. Like the world's literally really going crazy right now. Everything is going bonkers because there's something new every month, dog.
Yes.
It's like a new fucking theme.
Corona's, bro. The second wave of Corona is supposed to be coming out soon, and we outside riding.
I said like it's a movie, right? Coming out soon.
Bro, July finna be the second wave of Corona. Like, bro, and it's been a struggle though. It's been a struggle to just adapt, and then it's been a struggle to overcome. Cause I think this year is good for us.
Yeah.
To me, I think we needed something like this to throw us off.
Well, speaking on that like Corona stuff, dog. It's crazy. Like everyone was worried about it. The streets were empty. Everyone was staying inside and stuff. Now people are rioting and all that.
No, even everyone's going outside now. No.
Come on, guys.
No. Now no one even cares and everything. It's like, wow, bro. Like it's like clockwork, bro. I know. we forget so easily when a new incident pops up. Forget so easily, and it's just amazing. It's amazing how ignorant we can be as a race and as a species. I think I saw this guy. It was like racism destroyed in 1 second. This guy said it was a white guy. He said there's only one race on the planet, the human race. He said there's the only race on the planet is the human race.
People are not gonna see that, bro. Even the people that are like that how we're processing and all that, we're still gonna see, people differently no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, as much as we want change, dog, we want people to be equal.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. Like it's the same thing within even your own race. If you see someone who just looks different, you're skeptical.
Like when people say like, if see a black man's like talking, he sounds intelligent or whatever. People like saying you sound white or you're acting white.
You can't act a race. To me, you can't act a race. You act. I think you can act where you're from. Like there's certain places you're from. Like when white boys from Louisiana talk the same as black boys from Louisiana, because it's the same. They grew up in Louisiana. That's more of an area thing. It's not a race thing. It's where you grew up is you're gonna get your accent from. I mean, there's country black boys and country white boys that sound the same because they grew up in the same type of environment. I mean, me and him kind of sound similar because we grew up in the same suburbs. So, I mean, we don't talk similar. And wherever you have friends that grow up. I mean, was it Cortland? I couldn't even understand what he said.
Louisiana.
Yeah, I couldn't understand what he said for a minute. It took me a while to start figuring out what he was saying. And that's not because of his race. That's because of where he was from, like Louisiana. But it's like you can't talk a race. I learned you can't talk a race. I never understood when people say you talk black or you talk white. Like, you don't talk a race. It's just not. You can speak different languages, but you can't talk a race.
And I don't like when people say like you sound white. And I've been guilty. I've told people that like you sound white or whatever. But like I don't like when people say that because like they're what's the word? Corresponding like intelligence just to white traits.
Yeah.
That shit's annoying, bruh.
Like,
it's like, because that means saying like black people are dumb.
And to go off an intelligence, bro, think about it. How many the most intelligent people in your school are actually the most ignorant? Like the book smart, I'm talking about the valedictorian type of intelligent people. Because I'm not going to say I'm all that in school. I'm not. I could probably if I like really, really try and apply myself. But to be honest, I really just go through school. When it comes to school, I pretty much go through the motions. What do you like? Me, I kind of just like flow.
Yeah, I just try to keep all A's and B's.
Yeah, shit. I don't try to. I mean, yeah, I get annoyed when I get C's and stuff, but like I try to keep A's and B's. I don't try to straight all A's and shit. But I still consider myself intelligent as far as it's a different type of intelligence. It's more of the ability to have an open mind.
Because school, you don't really learn. You just like retain information long enough to pass a test.
Yeah.
So
that's what I do. I always forget everything I do after I do the test. I never see the reason for me to keep it. There's only like 2 classes I even like to really, really like. Social studies I love just because it really teaches you something. Like you're learning something. I feel like you do need to learn the mistakes of the past. Yeah. I feel like the U.S. doesn't do a good job of doing that because Germany, they did so much fucked up stuff. And their kids learn every fucked up thing their country did. We don't. Our government doesn't want to tell us all the shit that they did wrong. They spin it. They spin it to see the reason why we did it was fucking valid. Like,
bro, we probably know more history of other countries than we know our own.
Oh, for sure. Like, I don't know why. I don't even know. I don't know landmarks in the U.S., but I know the goddamn ancient Mayan pyramids over there by fucking wherever. Like, shit. Like, why am I learning about the Mayan pyramids and I don't know shit about this country?
And like you said, when we do learn about our own history, they twist it or they don't give us a full story. Like, for the longest, dog, I didn't know about Christopher Columbus, like what he really did.
Right?
Like, murdered and raped, bro.
People.
The dude, I don't even think he even stepped foot on the stage.
You remember the song? In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
Yes, bro. And then freaking we get
Was it 1492?
I don't know.
I'll be honest with you.
And then we get to what, like 7th, 8th grade. You find out this dude was
terrible.
Yes, he
bro. All through elementary school, I was told this man discovered America.
Oh my God.
People were already here.
This dude was a hero.
Bro, he discovered America for the Europeans, not in general.
Oh man.
But damn, bro, like the school system needs to change too, but they don't like to. Y'all don't know this because we weren't able to post it, but we actually had a whole first episode that never got posted. Like the actual first episode that's up on our channel is technically the second episode we ever recorded. The first episode we recorded, we had issues and we're never able. I think it's still sitting in your phone, right? Or did you delete it?
I think you stole my phone.
Like we never got to post it, but we did talk about the school system, and we talked about how ancient it is. Like the school from the 1940s looked the same as now, but everything else changed. Like, why are we keeping the same type of teaching? We're just cramming and cramming. I don't like that. I don't think tests are good. I don't think tests are good. I don't think homework is good. This is not just, yes, we're 15 years old and we don't like tests and homework. I'm talking about in general, like tests and homework I don't think is good for the mind.
It's really not helping.
I don't see I get it, practice. But you're telling me that I spend 8 hours a day at your school. We spend more time doing schoolwork than we do doing anything else. I spend 8 hours a day at school, come home, and you expect me to do another 2 hours of your homework?
And for what? What is this for? Like to pass on to the next level? But how is it going to help us when we're out in the real world?
Right. Unless I wish they taught us specific things like in college is better because you're majoring in literally what your job's going to be. Like what your job's going to be is what you're majoring in. But it's fucking just wow.
They should teach us how to do more stuff we can use in the real world, like especially like financially wise and stuff like that, dog. Like doing taxes or like.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do no taxes. I don't know how to buy a car. I don't know what to do to buy a car. How to buy a house. Like what's the steps I need to take. Like I don't know how to do none of that. I learned how to cook in middle school though. From Miss Rock's class, I learned how to cook. That was like,
man, I used to burn down the kitchen, bro.
Bro, stop it, bro. But to be honest, no, you know we're gonna do another thing. I want y'all to put in in the comment section. Who's your favorite teacher you've ever had? Who's your favorite teacher you ever had? Or who's the best teacher you ever had? Not necessarily like.
You asking me right now?
Yeah. Wait. Who's the best teacher you ever had? As far as like he or she taught you. I'm not talking about she was nice, she was cool. I'm talking about taught you. And then who's your favorite teacher you ever had?
Best teacher I ever had, dog.
Like I mean, she or he can be all of them, but I'm talking about like they taught you what you needed to, like they were good at teaching. I want y'all to answer.
Wait, school wise.
School wise.
Dog.
You don't know?
Best teacher. I'm trying to think.
I mean, me, Mr. Dodge was the best teacher I ever had. Like teacher. He was boring as shit. But Mr. Dodge, if you ever watch this, just know you taught me algebra for sure. Best teacher I ever had as far as that. My favorite teacher I ever had.
My best math teacher.
For sure. My favorite teacher I ever had. It's either Coach Allen, because he made English fun, or it's Coach Allen. It's Coach Allen. He's my favorite teacher.
I think my best teacher was Miss Jackson from 7th grade.
Oh, you had Miss Jackson?
Yeah.
Love you, Miss Jackson.
Because she just she kept it real all the time.
Right. She told you stories. I love Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson is definitely one of my favorite teachers. It's her and Coach Allen.
She wasn't afraid to, look up, like lynchings of black people. And
she would show us the real world. In 7th grade, we saw the picture of Emmett Tillman, his beat up. Like she showed us. She didn't censor it out because she understood that we need not to be shielded. Like we need to see what's going on because we're gonna figure it out ourselves eventually. I mean, I feel like kids figure out everything. I feel like kids are more observant than adults. They think they do stuff that we don't see, but we see everything.
My favorite teacher, it might have been my theater teacher that I had for one day.
One day, bro. Really? That was your favorite teacher for one day?
That dude was so live, dude.
Your one day made your impression of the best teacher ever.
Oh God, because the dude was a wrestler.
What's his name?
Mr. M.
That's Mr. M, bro. I hope I have theater. We should sign up for theater, bro. Take
I'm
that
try it
class.
again.
Bro, we should do a senior year,
I got
fam.
moved out.
Senior year. Did
I'm
you
gonna
talking
play,
about?
dog.
You want to be in a play? Bro, should we be in a play? Y'all do that. I think we should be in a play.
Fuck them. I'm gonna do a play anyways.
Bro, fuck them. Bro, yeah, you can't say fuck our family, bro.
I'm sorry, guys. I sincerely apologize.
We love y'all all day, bro. All day. And we love talking and keeping it real with y'all. We love just the conversate, the action. But, you know, I think, you know what we need to do one day? Get Balin. We need to make a video with Balin. I don't know if any of y'all subscribe to him, but we need to make a video to Balin.
What school is he going to?
I don't know, some school in Houston. But I know we've been kind of off track, so we'll try to spin into a topic. We'll try to get back onto something that y'all probably want to hear. So we'll talk about fucking shit. I think we should talk about life in general. Just life.
What about life?
It's hard because I can't say we have it. I've only been alive for 15 years, but I feel like I've lived a lot. Like I've seen and I've seen a lot.
Watch your words.
I've seen a lot. Like I've been around things that just blew my mind and taught me like, okay, that's not what you should be doing. And I think that's what you should use. People who use like their surroundings as a scapegoat should not, I don't think, is right. Because I know you can say you're a product of your surroundings, but you can also use the surroundings to figure out what not to do. That's what I do with every adult in my life. Whatever they do good, I mean, I want to imitate, but whatever they do bad, I gotta learn that's not what you do. Like, you know what I mean? Just
that's why I grew up like, you know, I guess bringing up my brother, you know, he's done a lot. You know,
yeah.
Ryan, so, you know, he's done a lot of things. You know, I've learned things I don't want to do.
My sister, bro. For me and my sister, she done a lot of things that's just, I mean, I love her to death, but just some things that she taught me not to do just by her actions. And just, if you think about it, you don't take advantage, don't take your life for granted.
Yeah.
Like, do what you want to do it. I mean, don't rape no people, bro. We're not saying that. Don't.
You said don't what?
Don't rape people. Don't
bro,
do that.
why didn't you say don't break no laws?
I said don't rape people.
Rape?
Rape, yeah, don't rape people.
Oh my god. Bro.
I was thinking about the episode of Criminal Minds we were just watching.
That was so random, bro.
Because I said don't take it for granted. Do, like, if you want to do something,
don't do things that, you know, might put you in jail, or don't do extreme things that might put you in jail.
Just don't break the law. Okay, but yeah, but life is too short to take for granted. You have to be able to and set goals, do something with your life like
that you want
to do for sure, because I want to change the world. I want to do something. I'm telling you, you want to get us to 100 subs, because we gonna explain how we gonna do it, and y'all gonna help us invest into it. But y'all, I'm telling you, hit that 100 sub mark and we got you. Do you think we should give him a snippet?
Nah.
No snippet?
No.
Not even a little bit?
Mm-hmm. We'll get there eventually.
Okay, we will. But just don't take what you have for granted. I know it seems bad, but you got to appreciate what you do have, and don't dwell on what you don't, because you're never gonna get it. I mean, or you can get it yourself, but just don't dwell on it. Like, you are good. Just, you gotta persevere. You gotta have that mental toughness, and I know a lot of people don't have it, but you just gotta try to develop it, because there's just certain things that you gotta do.
And you can't be scared of things that you can't control.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you let that control your life, you're never gonna go nowhere.
I don't know how old our viewer age is. I'm gonna guess it's around our age, because the world ain't built for us to sustain. If your parents ever tell you, then go ahead and leave, I wish you could, but the world ain't built for a teenager to sustain himself. And don't listen to people saying you have to go to college.
Yeah.
I'm just going to college because, I mean, my profession, I guess, needs it. Or college is fun, so. But I think there's plenty of other opportunities you can do for yourself. Plenty. But to be honest, bro, I guess this is just going to be a quick 30-minute 30-minute snippet for y'all. I know the episode might feel a little wonky because we were just all over the place. We really only talked for a few minutes, but this was really just to catch up on us. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. And Speak Easy DKT Productions. We out.